Hi YouTube, this is Bayu here. What I have for you today is this stove that I found today at the flea market, the local flea market for $1. Yes, $1. No, and I don't feel guilty of stealing this because everything that the person has is selling for $1. And I've been doing business with him for what, almost 2 years, 2.5 years, so he knows me by my name already. Okay, I thought it was a solo stove, but it's not. It has no marking, no name, nothing at all that identified the company. Might be one of those designs that they sell to see if people want to make them by the thousand, by the hundred. The first thing that is interesting is the top of these cross members. It has like a little teeth, so it does not make that grab the pad at the bottom. Very interesting. And it has 3 different positions, so you can make it smaller or make it bigger, whatever you want to do. So this is very interesting. Stainless steel, I believe so, even though these 3 parts right here. This is the outer part. Approximately diameter has approximately 4.5 centimeters, 11.5 centimeters. 11.5 centimeters. This is the outside part. This is the top part. Look at the holes, only at the top. And of course the main door, you can call it the main area, so you can put the wood in there. Okay? And where the burner takes place. Now, the bottom part, it feels a little bit thicker, and they're not fancy at all. I cannot squeeze it. And the weight is 727 ounces. 7.27 ounces, less than a half a pound. 16 ounces, 8 is half. So it was 7.27. So not bad. 7.27 ounces. So basically, it's very simple to put this together. This is the bottom part, the outside. You put the small one through the big one. The small one goes through the small one through the medium one. Okay, and the medium rests on the bottom one. As you can see, it had like a little butterfly at the bottom. So, in the second part, you see how I use that cake tray, because you limit the exposure to the ground and to the grass, and you avoid a fire. Or you can put my heat deflector, which is a coffee can bottom at the base, put this on top, and it's perfect. You don't have to worry about fires or anything. And you will see it burn at the second part of this video. And this is what I'm talking about. This is perfect because it's designed to be over there. Like I said before, no name. Very nice casing. I thought it was a solo stove, but doesn't look like a solo stove. I've seen it on eBay, trying to find all the models, all the purchases that people had done, review, and it works fine. Excellent design. The big holes at the bottom, and the inside has holes toward the top. So all 3 containers has holes, and the bottom one has a little. Actually, it looks like the Walmart logo. See this part right here? You see the cutting? It's not wide, but it's not a painted because it's done in holes. But it looks like the Walmart logo. It might be a Walmart product, locally designed, made in China. But it's steady. It's well done. and I cannot complain for $1. Now let me show you this real quick. This is my latest toy. I saw this and I purchased $7, $7.57. Yes. My producer forgot already. She kept the change. At least I don't know why they give you this part, like a wind deflector. Makes no sense. I use an empty can, a coffee can, because it fits perfectly in there. I use a Bustelo can. That's why it fits. It's perfectly inside, and it has a gasket. Actually, it's almost like a big pot, pressure pot. I still have alcohol. The alcohol doesn't evaporate, so it tells you that it holds pressure real good. Okay, it's designed, and whenever you're done, 2 jets. It boils water about 1 cup of water in about close to 4 minutes. You put the top, and it gets closed. So I put it back in the box. This is good. Listen, you can boil rice over here on this one. Okay, but when it comes to reduce the heat, you cannot manage heat in this one. It's impossible. But with this one, you can. You can reduce the heat. So, because it's not as hot as this one, and you can finish cooking the rice on this. Or now you can use the the Swedish alcohol stove. And then with the top part, you can manage the heat, and then you can cook rice, perfect rice without burning it. Okay, YouTube, short and sweet. Those are my toys, my latest toy. I got this today too. I did not know that made by Starbucks. It's a French press, and like I said before, I use the Bustelo, the Puerto Rican coffee, and it's very good and tasty. So I don't have to get the Vietnamese 3-in-1 all the time like I do, but I can go black and without sugar, or black with a little bit of that chemical sugar. Okay, YouTube, let's go ahead and hook up the second part. This is my new stove that I purchased today at the flea market. It was brand new, never been used before. It came with a little net, the little grill on top. Well, it's more like an X. And I'm using the Walmart vegetable coal, and I'm gonna fry an egg and see if it works. Now, you know me, that I got the habit of using a container because I want to move it. So I'm using this, I think it was $2 or $1.99 cake, right, producer? Cake, a container of pie. And at the bottom, I got my heat deflector. I know some of you have seen my heat deflector, which is the end of a coffee can. So basically, what I want to do is see if it works, because I never used this type of stove. My Lexada, which is a square, it works fine, but I never have this one right here. And I'm going to fry me an egg, and then we're going to start from the back to the front, because I want to see if it works. This is a small pan, also from Wally World, and a little bit of oil, and I use coal. I mean, I have a regular wood right here, piles and piles, but if you put the coals in a little plastic bag, you can take it with you. You use your own coal, which are already processed, and as you can see, very little, no smoke whatsoever. This is what I like. I like coal. Now, if you don't believe me, while you're doing that, let me get a little stick, and you can see. Okay, this is not more wood. This is more like a pine wood. It's kind of old, but you see how immediately I will smoke, because it's regular wood that had not been processed. See? Immediately. So if you use a regular coal, you take it with you, and if you are prudent, you can actually cook without any problem. See the fire? So I guess I'm lucky because I go to the same man that he buys the stuff from all the young yard sale, and he has boxes and boxes and boxes, and the only thing I had to do is get in there and just go through the boxes and you're fine. And as soon as I saw the container, because I have seen it on so many videos, the round kind, okay. So this is the. Okay, so back in there, I just want to fry it and then I can see if it does it good. I put about maybe a little bit of coal, not that much coals, maybe a handful. Like I said before, we're gonna do it from the back to the front, and I'll show you. This is a copy, probably Chinese, because it has no stamps, no marking, nothing. And usually when they have no marking, they don't want to get in trouble if you copy an item. So if the company complains that it's they're selling copies, and they can get sued, and they will lose the shirt and the underwear. But if they don't put any marking, it's a simple copy. There is no there's no infringement of pattern, infringement of nothing. And it's working. It's very the heat is normal. Can you see the oil kind of boiling too? No? Real quick. See the oil boiling? And inside, as you can see some solo, inside here there is a container where they have all the coals. Like I said before, you after this is done, I'm gonna eat this egg with a little bit of rice, a little bit of beans, a little bit of chicken that I got too from Wally World, rotisserie chicken. And today I didn't get any egg for breakfast, so I'm fine. I got some Korean fish and jalapeno peppers. What would be the right name? You ate the jalapeno peppers yesterday with some kind of dough. So what's the English name for that? What you ate yesterday? My producer's playing dumb right now. She doesn't know.
There is no English.
There is no English word for it?
Because it's a Korean dish.
Well,
not
we have
an
it in Latin
dish.
America too. If you put the plantain...
It's got an egg batter.
Yeah, normal butter. Normal butter. Not a big deal.
There's no English
There's
word
no
for it.
English, so Anglos don't need that. The rest of the world do.
If there is, I have no idea what it is.
Okay, if you know what it is, write down and at the bottom in the comments, and then we learn the English word. In South America, if you fry it, you mix it with plantain or maduros, it's called maduro lampriado. I know that's a very Ecuadorian, Peruvian word. Okay, it's done. Less than 3 minutes. Okay, and you still have fire over here, so it's gonna be a while before I empty this stuff. So what I can do is the following. Or you're gonna see me burn, but I have to do it so I will give it time to cool off. So I pick this up. And I empty the stuff over here. Whoa, look at that bit of coal. Beautiful. Okay, because it's hot, it expanded a little bit, so I have to let it cool up, guys. So I'm gonna move it over here, and then This will be the end of the second part. I just leave it over here, and then that would be okay. Put the fryer over here, and put my grill. I have the original base over there, but I don't like it because it's too thick. So I use this right here, which is very heavy duty, also Korean made. Oh yeah, this is beyond hot. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. This solo copy stove, wooden stove, is great. Like I said before, I use it with vegetable, 3 coal, natural coal, and then it works fine. I use a little bit of paper at the bottom so it will light up, no problem. And then put a little bit of match, and then it fire up after a while. Talk to you later.